Hey Cardinals, my name is Kieran.
My name is TK.
Today is the last day of February.
Today's lunch is spicy chicken with waffles.
Monday's lunch is chicken Alfredo.
Boys tennis players will be an informational meeting on March 4th at 7:50 a.m. in room 118.
If you are planning on coming or wanting information, please come to the meeting. Any questions, please see Coach Storick in 118 or Coach Miller in 002 and Coach Mackelberg in 309. Section 7A championships will happen at Northdale Pool.
The swimming prelims will be on the 27th at 6 p.m. Diving onto the 28th at 6 p.m. Swimming finals on March 1st at 2 p.m.
CRHS parking permits for trimester 3 are available for purchase through school pay starting Monday, February 24th.
There will be a rent or sale through school pay until March 1st. The cost of a permit is $35 per trimester.
Permits can also be purchased from the finance window before or after school. Reminder, if you purchase online, stop by the finance window to pick up your actual permits.
Please see Mrs. Matthews at the finals window with questions. Call her at 763-506-7302. The National Honor Society will be hosting a food drive this weekend. Please bring your donation items to your first hour class.
The top 2 first hours that donate the most items and the class that wins a bingo raffle will receive a donut party with Mr. Penny.
The goal is to get 2,000 donation items and to fill the entire bus with donation. We want to come together as a school to make a positive impact on those in our community who are facing food security.
If you are a PSEL or STEP student and do not have a first hour but would still like to donate, please bring your items to the library.
The following items are most needed are canned food, boxed meal, individual wrap, snacks, and toiletry.
Seniors interested in scholarship money for college, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity for CRC students only.
Over 100 have already applied. Qualified seniors were sent an email with more information about the Coon Rapids Community Scholarship. See Mrs. Cornelia Smith for questions.
Next up is sports night.
The Cards drop one from long distance, and don't you know, that fires Coach O up. Hey, can you give a brother a little help? No? Okay, I'll do it on my own. We'll bring you the winner, the layups, and the plus ones. Sports night is next.
Great chances. That maybe the best was that Alphen opportunity that he shot just wide, but they had their opportunities, could not solve Price. And credit to Maple Grove. They have a lot of speed. They put a lot of pressure on, especially on the forecheck. And they cashed in on the opportunities that they had, and that was really the difference in the game. I think it easily could have been a much closer contest. But the ride is over for the Crimson as the next stop was against the 3-seeded Champlain Park Rebels. The Rebels win in overtime, and they will face number 1 seed Rogers in the championship to decide who represents Section 5 AA at state. And Rogers is going to be tough to beat. 7-0 in the first round.
They're really
6-2 over Blaine. They've been fantastic. I think they're currently ranked number 4 in the state. Swimming and diving team, last couple of weeks they've had off to get their taper in and hopefully ready to put their fastest times in the water this week. Thursday, they start the section tournament. They, as always, are the host there at Northdale Middle School Pool. That section tournament from Thursday to Saturday. State will be next week down at the University of Minnesota. Boys basketball team will finish its regular season on Friday, traveling to face St. Paul Johnson. They closed out the conference schedule last week, including a golden opportunity to pick up a Northwest Suburban win. On Tuesday, they were at Centennial facing a Cougars team that has had similar struggles this season. This one's back and forth through the first half. Cardinals rotate to Tegan Plowman-Tate. He hits a long 3. TPT finished with 26. Game was tied at the half. Centennial gets the fast start in the second. Tristan Hansen able to win this race to the ball and then take it up strong for the bucket and the foul. Cougars were up by 7. But the Cardinals come back in the middle of the frame. Jackson Young broke his own single-season scoring record against Duluth East. Posts another huge night. Game-high 34 points. It was a nice night for senior Sam Clevitt as well. The Seldom-used center gets a rebound off the Jackson miss, back to TBT. Gets another offensive board. Clevitt just finishes it himself. That one put the Cardinals up by one. We're going down to the wire. Cougars find Marshawn Carlvin alone at the top of the key. He hits a three. That tied the game at 70. Under 30 seconds remaining now. Centennial down one. They work into Hansen down low. He misses underneath, but gets his own rebound, puts it home. Cougars back in front. Cardinals down two now with 10 seconds left. Jackson Young drives straight to the basket. Shot won't go. They don't get the call. Centennial hangs on for the 76-73 win. You can see from the body language, both Coach O and Jackson felt there was contact.
Looked
Give
like
him
could
a
have
chance, but not the way the guys in stripes saw it, and they drop a tight one.
Yeah, that's a tough one, too. And there's a possibility, if things play out right, they may go back to Centennial to start the section playoffs. So maybe a chance for a little revenge there.
Well, based on how well they played against the Cougars last week,
that'd be
that
okay.
would be a nice draw for this team. They certainly hope to not see Champlin Park because the Rebels kind of throttled them on Friday night. However, they turned loose their superstar, and Jackson Young said, "Let me go grab the one school record I don't have. That is the single game scoring title." Jackson Young put up 46 points. He had a couple of steals as well. Taken Plum and Tate had 11. Wymore added 9. And then it drops off after that. Samson LeClaire just 2 points and 2 boards, but 46 points. He now has the single season scoring record twice.
Yep.
The single game scoring record and the career record. I don't know what the record is for games over 30 in a season, but he probably has that record as well. Not to mention fewest games under 20 in a season. He's probably got that record as well because I think he's sitting at 4 games, 4 all season that he's been held under 20 points.
He's had a phenomenal year, and he's been so much fun to watch. And obviously, we'll get another chance to see him. But yeah, my hat's off to him for sure. Well, the Cardinals had their final home game of the season on Monday, hosting Bloomington Kennedy. The Eagles, well, they're a 3A team that has struggled this year and came in with a 6-17.
A little better than 30, I think, but Jackson is just so much fun. Nothing will surprise me, but everything will impress me.
Yeah.
That he's done.
Well, we've been talking all year. They need somebody else to step other than those up in those big two, and and they had those players at times able to contribute at that.
They expected to have Armando Henry, and
yes,
unfortunately
that was unfortunate.
lost to a injury before the season. He was there with the rest of the seniors. And then that's another thing about Jackson Young is it's senior night. He said there's 6 active seniors. He said, I'll be the one to sit out, start the other 5.
Amazing.
And so he didn't even come in for the first 5 or 6 minutes.
And still had 31.
And he still had 31. He had, again, I think 14 of his 16 in the first half was in the last 5 minutes.
He's so good. He's so good.
Pretty
Fun
impressive.
to watch.
They're at St. Paul Johnson on Friday. That's another 3A team that they should be able to get a victory against, go into the postseason with a little bit of momentum. As Howie talked about, possibly seeing Centennial. I think that is a best case scenario, perhaps. Either way, the Section 7 4A tournament starts next Wednesday.
Next, we got dueling jokes of the day.
When you get a bladder infection, you're in trouble.
What do you call a selfie taken at the North Pole? A Polaroid.
Today is National Chocolate Souffle Day.
Cheese souffle may be better known rarely because people have sweet tooth and perhaps more likely to prefer chocolate souffle instead.
And with that in mind, it's time to celebrate and enjoy everything to do with this delicious dessert because it's National Chocolate Souffle Day.
So include yourself in eating some delicious chocolate souffle.
That's all for the Red Zone today. See you all next month.